All right, it's Ron Goodoff from FightHype.com. I'm here with Edgar Berlanga. How's it going?
Everything going good, man.
Now, I have to start by talking about your tremendous first round knockout. Every round, every fight. At this point, I wanted to talk about, where did you generate all this power? Is it something from genetics? Is it something from hard work from the gym, from your team, or is it a combination of both?
It's a God-given talent. You know, I got Pop Dukes, right? So
no, absolutely. It's a little genetics, right?
Yeah, it's a genetics, man.
So, absolutely. So going into this, this fight, it's safe to say that you're not looking to go the distance. You're looking to get that streak to go on. But what do you know about your opponent going into this fight?
He's a crafty veteran. You know what I mean? He's there for me to hit. You know, he don't have no head movement, no foot movement. You know, so we're just gonna execute the game plan that we worked on at the gym. You know, and it should be a short night.
Now, for that streak, if you continue and happen to get that streak to go on, do you happen to know what's the longest first round KO streak is, and are you looking to break it?
I heard, I know we passed Tyson already.
Oh, really? Mike Tyson's already, done behind
Tyson
you.
Had nine first round knockouts. I got 12, and we passed a whole bunch of other people, I don't know, it was,
Tyrone Brunson, I think, 18, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Rocky Marciano, Roberto Duran. Who was the other one that fought Ali? I forgot his name.
Who, Frazier?
No, the other one.
Foreman?
George Foreman too.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I mean,
you're already in the history books. You've already passed these guys, and in that sense, in that process, I'm assuming you don't look for the knockout, so you create these opportunities, and then it comes naturally, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
And for those guys, you're not like a brawler, you're a boxer, correct?
A boxer puncher, yeah. The way I fight, man, is I don't go out there looking for the knockout. I don't go looking out. Obviously, I want to hurt the dude, I want to hurt him before he hurts me, because it's like Gladiator, how the Gladiators fought back in the day, It's kill, be killed, so that's my mentality, It's like, I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me,
Obviously, there's a lot of benefits if you get the first round KO. Is there any benefits if he makes it to the second round, and is that a miracle?
Nah, I mean, if he makes it to the second, it's just bad on his end, because that's when I start getting warmed up, and I'll be more happy, because now it's like, okay, now I can obviously show my skill, my boxing skill, my head movement, my beautiful jab that I got,
Now, you're here at Madison Square Garden, and it's a very big card, and just talk about that experience, just being able to fight here on MSG.
This is my second time fighting at the Garden. First time was my first fight with Top Rank, so it was an amazing experience. But this fight is just tremendous, man. It's big, I have a whole bunch of people coming out for me. I got celebrities coming out, and it's crazy, man. And I'm ready for it. I've been dreaming about this since I was a kid, and now my opportunity's here, so I'm gonna grab it.
Now, in the headlines, Fat Joe is associated with this Eminem, Nick Cannon thing, but Fat Joe has also been associated with you. He's walked out, during the ring walk out. Is that going to be an ongoing trend of just, a representation of the people and just coming, getting a knockout, having a lot of fun, and bringing, that energy in New York?
Yeah, he called me last week. He just bought four front row seat tickets.
Oh, wow.
So he's gonna be there supporting me, man. So, but it's a blessing, man. When you do good, you gotta go hard, you work hard. You don't cut no corners, man. Blessings just come in, and pour over you.
How do you stay humble? And at early in the stage that you're getting this attention, you're getting people like Fat Joe buying front row tickets. Not like, oh, me in the back, I'll be there. I'm like, you're gonna see me when you turn. How do you stay grounded already?
I mean, you gotta stay grounded, because a lot of fighters get caught up in the hype, And I know in this sport, God forbid if I lose or if I take an L, if I get knocked out, I know nobody's gonna be there but my team, you know what I mean? So I gotta understand that, and I do understand that, you know what I mean? That, listen, man, I gotta stay in the gym, I gotta keep working hard, and I got a good team behind me that's gonna, if I get a little, little hype, or, I try to get out of line a little bit, they're gonna put me back in my place.
And could you talk a little about the team and the trainers and everyone that you work with?
I'm with Andre Rozier now, I'm with Lenny as well right here. I have a strength conditioning coach, Dave, whole nigga as well, and we just added to the team my guy right here, Keith Conley.
Great guy to have.
Great
he makes
guy,
everybody
I got
happy.
my dad here, and listen, man, I got a strong team, and it's a perfect team to keep moving forward and to make it to the big ranks and obviously become a star.
Now, in the boxing historian myself, I love to go back and watch older fights. Do you do that in between fights? Go study some of the greats and pick a little bit,
Yeah, like whenever I'm in the house, you know what I mean, I'm not doing that, I like to just, look at different fighters, like, Sweet Pea, I'll look at Canelo, I'll look at Trinidad, I'll look at Cotto, I just like I don't like to look at one specific fighter because I like to look at a variety. So that way I could grab all of their styles and just put it in one, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned like guys like Miguel Cotto and Trinidad. And when you watch those guys, were you a little bit younger when you got to see them on TV, and what was that experience like?
It was amazing, like I was a little bit more younger with Trinidad, but I used to always watch him. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah. And especially when he fought Hopkins.
Oh yeah.
I had the tape when I was about like 3 years old, and I used to put the tape and watch the fight. Every time I seen that he lost when he got stopped by Hopkins, I used to cry. So my uncle had to go and grab the tape and he had to throw it out because he's like, yo, you're not gonna keep crying. You keep looking at the tape and you keep crying. And that's when Cotto came in, and forget about it. There I was at the Garden every time he fought. The Barclays Center as well, and I just seen the Puerto Ricans out, and I used to just get goosebumps. I used to tell my dad, yo, listen, man, we're gonna be there one day, God willing.
Now, of course, New York has just been craving to find the next big thing, from. Is that you? Is that too arrogant or too cocky to say that?
Yeah, I don't want to sound cocky, but we're working hard for that. You know what I mean? To get that position, it's up for grabs. There's a whole bunch of talent out there, Puerto Rican talent that's out there. And listen, man, we're gonna keep working hard. And keep pushing myself to the limit, man.
You're a good betting man. It's safe to say to put money on the first round just in case.
I don't know. I don't like to talk like that, because listen, man, anything can happen in boxing. I know what I know, and I'm gonna go in there to seek and destroy. But anything can happen, man. So tune in Saturday, ESPN Plus, Madison Square Garden.
And any social media for fans?
Social media. My Instagram is real Edgar Berlanga. My Twitter, Edgar Berlanga Jr. and Facebook, Edgar Berlanga.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.